Shalom, shalom, Sister Deborah, prophetess in the wilderness. And you know what? That's all right with me. Coming again on this Deborah platform with another message. And I will say this is a lovely day in which the Most High Yah has made. And I, Sister Deborah, shall and I will rest therein. Just coming with a short message, and it's going to cover Deuteronomy 28. So if you can get your Bibles out, and we're going to cover the chapter Deuteronomy 28, and we're going to start with verse 20 through 22. I want to say my experience with, and it had to have been at least 2 to 3 months ago. I did a couple of videos on the uh, the tribe of Judah. Uh, Something is wrong up here. Something is wrong up here with the tribe of Judah. Um, and afterwards, I still wasn't set within myself that that was just it. I knew it was something more because after I kind of did my little study and my little search, I seen this so clear. And the more clear I saw it, the more I would run to the Father. Why is this? It seems as if something is wrong. So he told me to go back to Deuteronomy and read it again. And when I went back to Deuteronomy, I found exactly what I had said in time past. And when I saw it, it was more and better clear to me because it stopped me from running to the throne of the Most High, asking Him, well, why are they doing this? And why are they doing it? Made so much sense. Even before I did my search and my little study, and I noticed that when these people, which is, I believe that I'm from the tribe of Judah, something wrong with us. We as a people, something is seriously wrong, even with the fact that we don't recognize the things that we are saying, the things that we are doing, how we conducting ourselves, how we feel about wrong. We make wrong 100% right. I don't care how wrong we are walking, talking, acting, and conducting ourselves, we still find just reasons to say it's a reason why. And it's okay because someone is doing this. And all of that did. You have to still run it back to the throne of the Most High God. You see? But what they're doing is they are making things that's so wrong. They making it so right amongst their nation. And their whole nation falls straight into it. And they form this thing that everybody is just against them. I mean, unjust against them, unrighteous against them. And they are just the innocent people of the world. A lot of them don't even understand what actually took place in Deuteronomy 28. What I realized after the Father told me to go back, I said, Father, 99.9 don't even know nothing about this. And I realized they really don't. Because you got prophets, you got Maureen's, you got watchmen, you got those who call themselves seers, pastors, teachers, males that still in this Bible hooping and hollering about Deuteronomy 28 as if they don't see the power of the Father's right hand. They don't see it. They don't see it in the beginning of Deuteronomy 28 to the end. They don't see that. All they see in Deuteronomy is somebody doing something to them, and they want to say the heathens is doing something to them. And that's powerful to me because they make me realize what the Spirit of the Most High taught me. He said, see, Deborah, even when I tell them what I done, they even take that out of order. They take it out of the total order in which I spoke it. And they take it out and they put what they want to put in there to teach their people that it went this way, this way, this way, this way. Y'all want you, first of all, to let you all understand. Nothing can be lost from the word that proceeded out of his mouth. You can't lose that. You see? So when anyone thinks that something's been taken out, that's been added, this, Yah is saying every word that proceed out of his mouth is spirit and truth. And no man can take spirit and truth and hide it here and here and here and here. Let's say if we want to continue to find our history, we want to continue to find information regarding our history. It's vain and it's vast. Do you understand what midnight hour we are in? You're wasting your time to continue to follow and chase just to get lifted and boosted up to make one feel that I found something that no one else knew. I learned something that no one else knew. Stop it. Stop it. There's nothing new under the sun outside of your nonsense. That's the only thing new. You get ignorant and ignorant and ignorant by the day. And this topic is until they are destroyed. And that's thing, what I just said, you get ignorant and ignorant and ignorant until you are destroyed. So let's go to Deuteronomy 28. Deuteronomy 28 and chapter 28 and verse 20. And Yah shall send upon thee curses, vexation, and rebuke in all that thou settest thy hands on unto to do, until thou be destroyed. Who's going to do this? Yah. 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 Until what? Thou be destroyed. What is this you saying, Father Yahya? What are you saying? Until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly. Because of the wickedness of thy doing, whereby thou hast forsaken me. If you think for 1 minute you can get on these devil platforms all over the world, you can get on these devil platforms and get subscribers and like, and think that the Most High don't already know. He already sealed it. Because thou hast forsaken me, I'm going to do what? Destroy thee. That's a part of the curse. I know a lot of people have already turned from what they used to teach. They used to teach Deuteronomy 28. Do you know a lot of them have gotten away from it? And see it now, that was put in there, and that's a lie. That's sad, ain't it? You don't know which way to go if you want to follow man. But if you follow the Ruach HaKodesh, I guarantee you he'll show you the way to spirit and to truth. Let's read on Deuteronomy 28 and verse 21. And Yah shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee until he has consumed thee from off the land, whether thou goest to possess it. This is us, the house of Israel, traveling, running. Verse 22. And Yah shall smite thee with a consumption, and with a fever, and with inflammation, and with an extreme burning, and with a sword. Wait a minute now, Father Yah. Come on now, Father Yah. You said in 22, and Yah, not the heathens, not the Gentiles, not the white people. And Yah shall smite thee with a consumption, and with a fever, and with inflammation, and with an extreme burning, and with the sword, with the sword, with the sword, with blasting, and with mildew, and they shall pursue thee until thou perish. Y'all don't get it, do you? This is why they ran away from Deuteronomy 28. They don't claim it no more. Only part they want to claim is the ship. Anything else, they don't want to hear it. And the truth be told is they have lied to you all. Yah has already said until they are destroyed. Now, my thing was to the Father, what is it that's going on here with the tribe of Judah? And that's what he led me to. He said, go back to Deuteronomy. He said, now, when you read Deuteronomy, did you not see where it says until they are destroyed? I said, yes, I did. He didn't take me nothing but one time to see it. That was good enough. That's when you able to believe what proceed out of the mouth of Yah versus what proceed out of the mouth of man. And because so many of us trust in what comes out of the mouth of man, we are content with that, and we're going to die with that. We're going to die with it because we're in the midnight hour, and people are acting as if they drinking water is all they need, all they want. They don't want nothing no more than a glass of water to soothe their flesh, and that's it. So as you go on to Deuteronomy 28 and 45, and it reads, Deuteronomy 28 and 45, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkened not until the voice of Ahiah, thy Yah, to keep his commandments and his statute, which he commanded thee. So do you really believe? Do you really believe in Deuteronomy 28 and 45? Let's read it again. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed. That's the name of this video. This message, until thou be destroyed. This is the question that I kept running back to the Father regarding. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28 and 48. And it reads, therefore shall thou serve thy enemy, which Yah shall sin against thee. Who shall sin? Yah. Who shall sin against thee? Yah. Who shall sin against thee? Sin. Who? Now listen to this. Who shall sin the enemy against thee? Yah. In hunger, in thirst, in nakedness, and in want of all things. Maybe some things. No, all things. And as you can see, the word things slanted. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. Here, y'all. This is the problem right up in here. Okay, now I'm going to sum that up. And now let's go to Deuteronomy 28, and let's go to verse 60 and 61. Deuteronomy 28, verse 60 and 61. Moreover, he will bring upon thee all the disease of Egypt, which thou was afraid of. So you know he's talking to the Israelites. He's telling them that thou was afraid of. When you saw the plagues that he brought upon Pharaoh, when we were in Egypt, he said, so we know he's talking to us today. He's talking to us today. I know it. They don't want to tell you, and you don't want to hear it, and that's good. It's too late for you to want to hear anything. It's finished. That means anything else that you don't believe and you want to keep receiving, you just keep on receiving and keep on believing. It's finished. He's not coming here to make sure you believe, make sure you understand, make sure you get it. Those times are over. We are living in that day that was prophesied by every prophet, just about. Okay, and every man a higher. He has sent, has told you about this day, and now this day is upon you, and you run around here like you in dumb city, that you don't know nothing unless somebody come telling you this is what it says, and it's saying it it's too plain. It was just as plain as the 10 virgins that had and that had oil, and the other one didn't. The thing about it is they had a lamp and they had the thing trimmed. Well, where's your oil? See, because y'all sitting around here thinking that it ain't all that. It don't take all that. It ain't about, but okay, you just keep thinking that. Until thy be destroyed. And you know what the destroyed is? This here. This is gone. It's gone. I'm gonna explain in a few minutes. Let me go over this. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 60. Moreover, he will bring upon thee all the disease of Egypt, which thou were afraid. Okay? Afraid of, and they shall cleave unto thee. 61. Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of the law, and the book of this law, them will Ahiah bring upon thee until thy be destroyed. I sit back and I'm going to tell y'all the truth of the matter. If the Most High did not give me the spirit of endurance, I would be in my grave or in a mental hospital right now. Because of things that He has suffered me to see, behold, while in the wilderness, while being under His teaching. And because He have given me that, the spirit of endurance, I thank Him for it, because you need that. You need it because it is a part of who He is. But it's just the idea He wants you to endure something. And what I'm learning is, Deborah, you're going to have to know truth and endure the fire while knowing truth. And the truth of the matter is, we are destroyed here. When I complained about why are these people doing all these things and nobody saying anything, nobody talking about it, nobody's complaining, it's like everybody's content. Everybody content with men just going up killing the women. All this stuff that's going on, they have passed every law to be able to cause people to take people's lives. They passed a gun law. They also got this thing about the drug, in the sense of, they call it weed. Weed. A lot of people don't even know they put so much chemicals in it. Yeah, it don't even make any sense how people stand around and not inform people and tell them that they're destroyed. It's enough that our food is being destroyed right in front of our face, and we sitting around here talking black and white. You see, it's just amazing how we can be about every issue of the world, but can't see the prophecies of the Most High, a higher before us, as the midnight hour has approached us. I went to my daughter's school, and it hurted me too. It just hurt to see um, all the children coming out. I think they probably have more than probably a couple of thousand children, but I don't know if it's that many, but it's a lot of them. And you're saying probably 20% look like something. I give or take 30% Europeans, and um, the rest seem to be uh, Hebrews. I mean, not Hebrews. I will say Hebrew. Young men and women, melanated. Okay, and it hurt so bad. I'm gonna call them the tribe of Judah. It hurt so bad to see them children coming out there in that hot heat with masks on. And as I was looking at the children had masks on and they had coats over their heads like somebody was. And you see how I have this hoodie? I do this just to put my on here. They had this here on and I don't know where they getting these colors. It's not a light color, it's black. And they had coats on and they had masks on, males and females. I was trying to understand, even though we was a large percentage of us. I mean, out of all those children I saw, I don't even think I saw one without a mask. And it confused me because I asked my daughter that was in the car, I said, why is it that all these black kids have on masks? He said she said, I wonder about that too. Isn't that crazy? All the white kids, mama, this is her school. They don't wear masks, but all the blacks do. We're destroyed here, y'all. And everything that they put out, they always put it out to destroy this. They destroy this so bad that we can't even see Deuteronomy 28 fulfilling what they done and continue to do. And we fall for it. And not only, I can't blame them and I can't say we fall for it because it's fulfilling the Father's will until they are destroyed. And the Yah is not really saying body wise is for, he's saying this up here is destroyed. And look, my whole idea for the last year is to keep my eyes focusing on my people, just to see their reaction and how they conduct themselves. And from what I can plainly see, there is gone. You can say what you want, you can think what you want, and you can feel what you want. Let these days keep rolling at the level where it's at 99.9 wicked and evil. And when you start to see first in your household, then in your family, then in your neighborhood. If you cannot see it already at 99%, you are destroyed here already. You are destroyed here already. That's like, to me, those that goes out in the middle of the ocean and cannot swim back to dry land. They can't find their way. This is gone. It's gone. And your own people don't help it at all. And I was thinking, I was like, Father, I so much see so clear a people that's totally gone. How is it that they see not your prophecy? How is it they see not what is before them? He made it clear as if he was talking to you with a straight face. But we thinking that it's them destroying us. It's them doing this. And Yah is saying, and I will. So that leads me to understand. We have done for thousands of years that which is unrighteous, unjust, wicked, and evil toward the Most High Yah for so long. We think he's not supposed to do anything, say anything, or react to it ever. So he picked a day, a time for cursing, a time for judging, a time for chastising, a time for discipline. And we call it people bothering us. That they doing this to this, they doing that. It's just so hard for me to see people support these things that before them as wicked and evil and still yet call it Right. I don't get it. It's so bad to the point where I said, Father, what is it? What has to happen for them to realize how crazy it is out here? This is gone. They can't. That's what's going on. So I, Sister Deborah, was saying to you, read Deuteronomy where it says, until they are destroyed, until they are perished. And it's more than just those 4 or maybe 5 verses that I went over. Let me tell you something in Deuteronomy 8:28. It's telling you that it's not going to come out like everybody have taught you that it would. So I, Sister Deborah, would say unto you, be careful. Be careful out here. And I tell you again, we are in the corner. Only way out is a higher, a higher. So if you do not repent and turn your praise, your worship, and serve a higher in such a midnight hour, you're in more danger than you think. Because a lot of us don't have no respect for the judgment that he said first got to come upon us. Oh, none whatsoever. So what happens is he said, okay, Deborah is finished. The things in which I said is done. It was done in the heavens. It was done when it was prophesied. It's done. Meaning that it's no more coming and trying to get a certain person to try to win you in and win you over on their page and soothe your back and rub your shoulders. All that is over, baby. It's over. So I, Sister Deborah, say, I hope you got something out of this, and go back to Deuteronomy and just see until they are destroyed. And guess what? I praise the Father for his endurance because I see it. I see it to the point. I can't see it like you see it. I see it like right now, I see it like 85% gone. I mean, for real gone. But you all wouldn't call it that because your focus is on the white man. Your focus is on the world. Your issue is what they doing. If you will focus on what those that are in your own nation doing, because that's what it's all about. Those that are in your nation, not all of those that you surrounding and you see this wrong, they doing this and they doing that. You already see the prophecy and say how you're gonna deal with them. It's best to try to deal with what's around you because what's around you is in your household. What's around you is in your neighborhood. But first of all, the scary part is in your household. Homosexual all up in your household. You see, it's sad. A lot of people don't. It's all up in there because people think when Yah says he visited the iniquity of the father of 3 4 years generation, people really think that all this stuff that our forefathers done and we have done is going to escape the children. No, the children don't have a chance in the world. Why? You see, they product. They are our oppressor. They oppress us like the heathens did. That's what the Father said. And he ain't lying. He ain't never lied. That is so true. But we walk around, my baby, I raised them, I brought them up, they got this, they got. Shalom and shalom.